Stop.
Moving.
Stop where I'm moving.
Stop.
Stop where I'm moving buildings.
Guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to episode number
I
6.
don't know why I did peace out, but welcome back.
6. Wait.
Welcome to episode 6.
6. Nice harmony there.
Thanks, bro.
Can't believe it's been 6 episodes deep
Why did
into
you say
this.
6 like that? Can't believe it's been 6.
Can't believe it's been... I'm peeking.
Back up.
Can't believe it's been 6 episodes since we started this thing.
Guys, welcome back to the podcast. It's the episode 6 of the O.S.I. podcast.
Oh,
my goodness.
no shot
It's
I'm
the
peeking.
Our Shared Interests podcast, where we talk about our shared interests. Today we're talking about balls.
I mean, I'm down, bro. I'm down, fam.
So basically what we're talking about today is what's been happening with the socioeconomic state of the world.
Yeah, because that's what people really want to talk about. They don't want to talk about none of this game, and they don't want to talk about none of this. It's just simply not going to follow it. It's
I'm following.
been messed.
Now you're breaking the fourth wall.
It's simply...
You're peeking.
I'm peeking, man. Okay,
So rip headphone
nobody
users
wants
right off
to
the
talk
bat.
about gaming. No one wants to talk about... Nobody wants to talk about movies.
What do people want to talk
They really
about
want to
then?
hear about the socioeconomic state of the world right now.
I see. Yes.
Yeah, so that's what we will be talking
The
about in
dollar.
today's podcast. Spoiler alert, guys. We're talking about the socioeconomic state. If you haven't tuned into the news, click off this podcast.
You will have the news spoiled for you.
You have the news. Let me wrap the news up for you real quick. Dead.
All of them.
Everyone's dead.
Dude, you're peeking.
Dude, I'm not, man. I
Yeah,
can't
so-
control it. I have to hold the mic all the way out here.
Do it then.
Okay.
Don't do that.
But then I have to yell.
Guys, if I start getting angry during the podcast, it's because I haven't eaten.
I haven't eaten yet, actually, today
So I'm pretty hungry. I was thinking about eating a pickle, doing some little pickle ASMR.
We're going to do a little pickle review.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to
And
my
then
pickle
we
review.
decided against it. Thoughts?
I'm down.
4.
Guys, I'm currently on a 3-win Fortnite streak.
Currently on a 3-day bender, drunk out of my mind right now.
I did have a sip of tequila before we started recording.
You did, bro.
It's Friday. It's the summer. What else are you gonna do?
Nothing, bro.
The
Summer's here for daily bin benders that don't end, and you drink all day, you sex all day. Oh no, cut that.
Guys, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes of Miss Marvel.
And you
Or
won't
should
be.
I say Mid Marvel? No, too soon.
Too early?
I can't say that.
Too early.
No, the show's okay, but they lost me after episode 4. This is the first. I don't like saying superhero fatigue, but this is the first MCU show that I have not watched like on
Dude.
the same day, or at least the same.
Marvel
week.
absolutely lost it after Endgame. It's just some of the movies are good, but there's No Way Home was a
Spider-Man
10
No
out
Way
of
Home.
10.
Hello.
But I'm saying, like,
Have you seen Doctor Strange?
they're so disorganized. There's no clear timeline.
Well, there's a clear timeline.
There's no clear plot.
Well, there's a clear plot.
What's the plot?
There you go?
Exactly, man.
And
Come
they get
on.
the thing.
The first,
There's no clear direction, is what the word you're looking for is.
right.
They haven't established where we're headed.
There's no established timeline. There's no
There's
established
an established
universe.
timeline. There's no universe.
Marvel dropped the ball. At this point, it's clear they're going for quantity over quality.
Well, they know that they
And the
can
TV
make a lot
shows-
of money, and they are making a lot of money. But
TV shows need to relax. TV shows need to be turned into movies. I personally agree
I've
with
liked
that.
every single bit of Phase 4, except for Eternals and Miss Marvel. It's not that I don't like it; it's that I'm not invested.
Right.
So,
Nor should you be.
But like, Black
And
Widow-
is it
Black
because
Widow's
she's a
okay.
woman?
Okay.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep.
Black Widow was okay. Eternals wasn't great. Shang-Chi was really good.
Well, I know why Eternals wasn't great. Bad casting.
Yeah. Specifically the one character.
Specifically
Well, it's
the fake
crazy
natty that's in
because
it.
his character is he comes onto the screen and he's like, guys, first line of the movie, he's like, all natty.
Oh,
And they're all like, yeah.
all natty.
Yeah. But like Shang-Chi was really good. Spider-Man No Way Home was the greatest movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange I enjoyed. And then Thor Love and Thunder I really liked.
But those
in terms
are
of
good
TV
movies.
shows, WandaVision I liked all the way until the finale. Falcon and the Winter Soldier I liked for the most part. Loki was really good. Loki was high-key really good. Moon Knight I really liked. What other TV shows have there been? Hawkeye I really liked. Miss Marvel were mid about it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm forgetting one.
Mandalorian. Mandalorian was pretty good.
Mandalorian is great. Have you watched it?
Not yet. Not there yet. Still in the Clone Wars. Still grinding the Clone Wars season 1.
You're still in season 1? There's like 6 episodes.
Easily there's 20. And I watched multiple. I'm not like, so I think I'm on season 1, episode 10.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not 10 episodes in. I'm like,
You're doing
probably-
the full. You're doing the full.
I'm probably like
yeah, I
15
forgot
episodes plus the movie in. The movie is just one long episode.
The movie, I think, is the lowest rated Star Wars property on Rotten Tomatoes. Again, not that I give a shit about Rotten Tomatoes.
Right, I think Rogue One should be. Oh, dude, I was watching.
The Clone Wars movie, that's the one where they got baby Jabba, right?
Yeah. I think people need to relax with their constant need to be
Heard?
not heard. Like, artistic is not the word for it, but like, do you know what I mean? Like trying to be like
Have some sort of higher opinion on something.
like everyone's a this critic that is this super amazing. Right. They're only in the movies for the filmography of it. Like, relax.
Well, yeah, that's why.
Like Rogue One, bad, not great. It's not great comparatively.
Comparatively, sure, maybe it's not great, but that's how I felt after I watched it for the first time. And then when I rewatched it, I think I've watched it 2 or 3 times.
But then I watched TikTok that said someone was like, Rogue One was underrated. I'll be like, okay, I disagree, but that's fine. And now every single TikTok of someone ranking their Star Wars movie I see, Rogue One is always number 3 or 2 or 3.
That just doesn't make any sense to me.
And
but
it's like they're like, yes, the movie, the characters,
but here's the thing,
weren't that good. The plot was kind of bad, but the cinematography of it was something of nothing I've ever seen.
Here's the thing,
not what makes a good movie, man. What makes a good movie? Are you entertained?
When I rank MCU movies or Star Wars movies, I'm ranking them on how I like them. I would never rank based on how good the movie is. You know, I would never be like, here are the best Star Wars movies, best to worst. I would go, here are my favorite Star Wars. Here is how I would rank my enjoyment.
Well,
of these
obviously,
movies.
all of those people who are ranking them, they're
like,
they're not saying they are the best. They're just like, what are my favorite? Obviously,
like so many
still,
people.
Rogue One, no, it's not in your top 3, man.
So many people have Captain America and the Winter Soldier as like top 3 MCU movie, and it's good, but I would not put it. I don't even think I'd put it in my top 5.
Yeah, Winter Soldier was forgettable.
It's just one of those.
People also say
it's like a genre. It was almost like the first time that they sort of switched up the genres, and I think that's why it's so beloved.
Yeah.
But when we were doing our rewatch, this was a couple years ago, when we were doing our full rewatch of all the movies, not Falcon. That's the thing where they named the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Captain America and the Winter Soldier was one of the only movies where towards the end I was like looking at the time. I'm like, how much longer is left in this movie?
Yeah.
That's not to say I don't enjoy long movies. Endgame is 3 hours. Great. But some movies. Yeah, see, I didn't really like the Batman, but that's okay.
You don't get it. You don't get the cinematography of it.
That's true. Well, that's the thing is
that's not why I liked it. I liked it because it's the best Batman.
See,
it's the best writing of the Batman.
I don't think that it tops The Dark Knight.
What'd you like about The Dark Knight?
the cinematography,
Right.
mainly.
Right.
I
So
think
you don't
Christian
get it
Bale
at
is a
all.
better Batman.
I think Christian Bale is a better
Brew?
brute, but I think if they replaced Christian,
I also
if they
think I like the
replaced
Dark
our
Knight.
Pat
I think
with Christian Bale,
I
it
think-
would have been better.
I think I like the Dark Knight more as well because it's more of a superhero movie.
I
And
think
it has Heath Ledger as
I think The Dark
a
Knight
great
is
villain.
kind of like phase 4 of the MCU in a movie. There's no direction to the movie.
Huh?
There's just the plot of Dark Knight
There's
is
no direction, there's just plot.
the plot is stop the Joker. That's the whole plot.
That's the
And
plot
then
of
throughout the movie,
that's the plot of any superhero movie.
but not
Stop the bad guy.
No, but it's like it's not like he had one clear goal. It was like, oh, I'm robbing a bank. Next, now I'm robbing a person on the street. Now I'm mugging someone. Now I have a bunch of people held hostage on a boat.
But then there's also
Now
Two-Face.
I'm getting Two-Face, and actually
Now I'm getting Two-Face.
Now I'm getting him and creating him, and now I'm in the hospital. Now I'm blowing up the hospital. Now, like, come on now, have one clear goal, dude. Come on now.
Seems like you're a fake Batman fan.
No, I'm a fake Joker fan. I'm a fake you fan. No, dude, I love Batman.
The Batman was a 3-hour movie that should have been a 2-hour movie. If it was short, if it was more condensed, I think I would be a lot more open to the idea of rewatching it. But I don't want to rewatch it because it's so long, and I didn't like it in the theater. It's like I just thought it was kind of boring.
Right. I just think that I like a movie with a beginning and an end. And The Dark Knight was just stop the Joker over and over
You also
until
have
the
to
movie
keep in
just
mind
sort of
that
ends.
You also have to keep in mind that it just sort of ends because Heath Ledger died in real life.
Yeah. But either way, the movie was still, he didn't die until after the movie. They didn't cut it short because he died. The movie was done and then he died. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I also really like The Dark Knight Rises. Cried the last time I
I think
watched
Batman
it.
Begins is the better of the three. Hot take.
That's like the only one that I just don't watch because I don't care.
I think that's the best one. I like that. Well, that one has a very clear plot.
Raz or Raish?
Raish. And it's like Bruce Wayne, I like that whole like training.
Bruce Willis.
I like Bruce Willis's training in that. Yeah. I like Brute or Caitlin. Their training.
Yep. Yeah, so I think that you're stupid, first of all.
Yeah. And what I was going to say before we move on.
All this
we end the
to say
podcast.
is don't watch the Snyder Cut because it sucks.
Yeah.
That's the thing about that's one example where a movie didn't the initial movie didn't need to come out, and then they didn't need to make
needed to come out. It just needed to be better.
and that they didn't need to make so everyone that was one of the things where I was like I do not get it how we are praising the Snyder Cut. It's a 4-hour version of a bad movie
In 4:3. What?
Like,
because it's these
what?
cinematography nerds that think it's so cool to like something because it's like artistic. No, bro, you're allowed to dislike something that's artistic.
give me a movie that fills the screen.
Give me a movie. Here's what this brings me actually back to what I was saying.
Honestly, before we go off Justice League,
Muting my mic.
the oh my god, he muted both of our mics. It's just a video. And bring the volume back.
And unmute.
In the trailer,
Of?
the Snyder Cut,
Okay.
Jared Little,
Oh, yeah.
he says we live in a society.
Yeah.
And then the movie comes out, doesn't
Not
say it
even in it.
Doesn't say it in the movie.
Not even in it.
Jared Little is in the movie
For a scene.
for a scene, and have you seen it?
Not the Schneider cut.
The Schneider Cut?
I've seen, not the Snyder cut. I've seen the normal one.
The original bad version.
But that was
you haven't
so
seen the
long
extended
ago.
bad version.
No.
Yeah, those movies are really bad. And now Flashpoint isn't coming out. Probably
Well, that's because Ezra Miller is canceled.
Ezra Miller is a criminal.
Wait, is Flashpoint Flash?
No,
Or that's Batman Flashpoint?
No, Flashpoint
Which is
is
Justice
Green
League.
Lantern.
Because I know that there's
Just
a
kidding.
Flash.
Just kidding.
Point
Easily, it's
Batman.
Flash.
Oh, it is Flash.
Yeah.
Well, 'cause I know
the
Flashpoint-
Batman is in it, and that's why everyone was so excited for this movie, was because
It's just going to be a new Batman.
it's not a new Batman. It's multiverse Batman. So Michael Keaton was going to be in the movie as
Fuck that
Batman.
guy.
Huh?
Huh?
But now the
Getting
movie's
into
probably
the baby song.
back in a man gone.
Ha! Packet of man, it's gone.
But now that movie might not even come out because Ezra Miller, as we mentioned before, is a criminal.
Of the third degree, of the highest calendar.
So that's kind of, I mean, the fact that they're a criminal is not funny, but
Kinda.
the fact that this movie is not going to come out because they're a criminal is funny.
Well,
to me.
I think what's really funny is that what he did.
Okay.
Like the crimes.
Anyways, what were you going to say?
No. What I was actually about to say. I think it's really funny that they used the Flash to erase Superman, Batman. Did they do it with like Aquaman and stuff?
What do you mean erase?
Basically, because I know I don't watch the Flash, but I know what their plan was. What Warner Brothers' plan was to basically
Have him run so fast?
basically undo everything that happened with Henry Cavill's Batman. Come on, man.
Dude, I don't
Henry
even...
Cavill's
What a
Superman
universe.
and Ben Affleck's Batman.
Batflick.
They were getting rid of those, and everyone was upset. Like, those are two great things. Especially Henry Cavill as Superman, the best casting in any movie of any kind. And then they were getting rid of that with the Flash and starting over, I guess. And everyone was upset with that, but they can't do that anymore. Or maybe they already did it, but now they've just cucked themselves because Ezra Miller's a criminal now. So now they've got rid of Ezra Miller. They got rid of Henry Cavill. They got rid of Ben Affleck.
Well, they haven't technically gotten rid of Henry Cavill and Ben
So
Affleck.
they never actually went through with that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I think Flashpoint was supposed to reset, but if Flashpoint doesn't come out, then they either are going to have to figure out a new thing to... Well, but this is why I don't understand, is they released the Snyder Cut, and in it, they also introduce Martian Manhunter, but if they're going to reset, like... This is what doesn't make any sense. DC just doesn't... You want to talk about not having direction.
No, I know. I was just about to say the DC is like Phase 4 of Marvel. There's just a bunch of bullshit coming out.
But no, because Phase 4 of Marvel is even way more aligned.
It
Because
is,
they
at least
still...
'cause it's the same actors.
Everything
and stuff.
still connects.
Yeah, at
They
the end of
just...
the day, it does.
We just don't have where we're headed.
Yeah.
Everything is connecting in the MCU. But the problem is we're getting all these stingers in Marvel movies, like... The end of Eternals had Harry Styles. The end of Doctor Strange had Charlize Theron. The end of Thor had another thing that I'm not going to spoil.
Me.
Yep. The end of, or I guess the end of Black Widow came together in Hawkeye, the TV show. But there's no Thanos yet.
Yeah.
And I think that we won't really get that until Doctor Doom. Like, I think that we still are going to have to wait a couple of years. Ant-Man, the next Ant-Man movie comes out next year in February. And the villain for that movie is who a lot of people think will be the next big bad.
Galactus.
Kang, the Conqueror.
Kane.
The Demon Kane.
From WWE.
Yeah, the demon, the big red machine,
Yeah.
Kane.
The big red dog.
The big dog.
Kane the big red dog.
Yes. So I think we'll probably have to wait till that. Black Panther, I think Black Panther comes out in November. So we'll see what happens with that movie. I mean, I don't really think we know anything about that movie yet.
I think they're probably going to have the female character be the
See,
main
here's the tough thing though, is
character.
that
Everybody's going to shit on that.
Cherie, I think is the character's
No,
name.
that's the woman from Survivor, I think. That's Suri.
The sister,
Yeah. She's going to be the main character.
she was major anti-vax.
Ooh, that's sick.
So I don't
bro.
know what they're gonna. I mean, not to say that if you're anti-vax, you should be cut entirely from the MCU.
I'll say that.
I think you should probably just go get your vaccine.
Yeah. Yeah. Simple as that.
But like I don't want to get political. Evangeline Lilly was pro Freedom Convoy,
No, dude.
which is a problem. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I'm not writing Evangeline Lilly off just yet. Because I don't know if she's an anti-vaxxer.
She's Canadian?
She is Canadian.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I'm not writing her off just yet. But anyways, I don't know if that, I think that probably is like what you said, going to be what happens is there's going to be a new Black Panther.
And that's fine. I want to preface by saying that I'm fine with that. I think why I said people won't like that is the incels.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about the incels either, but that's what comic book fans are, though. Like the ones that get heard. Not all comic book fans, of course,
but at this point, if you're not
progressive.
I don't want to say woke, but if you're not progressive,
if you're not
progressive, you didn't like any of the Marvel movies that have come out or TV shows. Loki's bi. Captain Marvel is definitely at least bi.
Captain Marvel is definitely a woman.
Valkyrie is bi. There's a lot of like queerness in Thor. What else? There's just like been a bunch of this. There's a lot more female leads, which I know that you have a problem with.
Yeah, I hate females. Oh no.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there's characters of different ethnicities now. Like if you're not progressive, I don't care about you. Like
I don't care about you.
I don't care that people who aren't inclusive in their in who they are aren't gonna like these movies. I don't care.
You don't care.
Don't watch the movies then, idiots.
I know.
And they're gonna review bomb. It doesn't matter. Like the people who go and like it, the people who go and want to see it and like it are not going to be affected by losers saying that it sucked.
That's true. That's true.
Like Thor is the lowest rated critically rated movie of Phase 4.
One? Like the one that just came out?
The one that just came out. It's the lowest rated, but it's the 5th highest grossing MCU movie of all time. So like it doesn't matter.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter. Like people who enjoy the movies are going to go see them. I'm going to go see every single movie that comes out in the MCU. I'm going to go see every movie that comes out in the DCEU. Doesn't matter if I don't like it. I'm going to go watch it.
Right.
Black Adam I am really excited for.
I am really excited for that too.
And it's not going to be bad because it's got Dwayne in it.
Yeah, Dwayne always pulls through. He always comes through.
Even if it's a corny movie. Like Dwayne's been in a bunch of dumb movies.
Yeah,
but
like
it's Dwayne.
Jumanji, Lost Treasure to the Center of the Earth.
My God.
That was a good one.
But Jumanji was a great movie because it also had a great cast. It had
Jack Black,
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Dart,
Kevin D,
and the girl.
I don't know. I don't know her name. I'm sorry.
But
knowing
the
it,
whole
knowing
cast
it,
was
knowing
really
it,
good. Karen Gilligan.
I think you got it.
Karen Gillan, something like that.
I think it's close enough.
It is something. It's Karen something along those lines. She
Karen
plays Nebulosis.
Yeah,
she plays Nebulosis. I was thinking about,
but the Jumanji movies were
clothing brand with that name.
The Jumanji movies were good.
Yeah,
go and check them out if you haven't.
Yeah, I think
they are good.
This brings me back to what I wanted to say about an hour ago was base your rating of a movie on one thing. Were you entertained? Did you enjoy it? Were you sitting there being like, I want to leave, this is stupid, not funny? Or were you sitting there being like, this is funny, I'm glad I'm here, that was good?
Yeah, like,
and either yes or no. Same with a video game.
Yeah, that's the thing about Thor: Love and Thunder.
Did you enjoy playing the video game? Did you enjoy watching the movie?
Right.
That was like everybody who wanted to get on No Way Home because it was just fan service. Oh my God. Did you enjoy the movie? Yeah. So it was a good fucking movie.
Was it just the most epic movie that you've seen in the theaters? Yes. Okay. Well, then it was probably
the most epic movie you've ever seen in the theaters.
Like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Like Batman, was it one of the most epic tales ever told? Yes.
Thor: Love and Thunder is getting flack for having a weak script. Yada yada yada. Man, I was like, there were so many emotions in the movie. I was genuinely laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Multiple parts in the movie. there were moments of when gore. I feel like there's
a lot of gore in the movie.
There's gore and there's Thor.
Gore
So
Thor.
Gore is Christian Bale's character, and Gore is after one movie. Probably
Which one? Which one is he after?
He's after.
He's after Matrix Resurrection.
Yeah,
on DVD. He's looking for.
He's one of the. It's one of the best portrayed villains in the MCU. I like easily.
How tall is
easily.
he?
And that's the thing is like Christian Bale's such a good actor. How tall is he? Probably like 6 feet.
Dude, that reminds me. I absolutely boosted Chris Helmsworth the other day.
Helmsworth?
So he posted on TikTok. It was a video of him just like walking, and he was in like, I guess, Thor costume, but Love and Thunder Thor. So he had like the cut off and the jeans. And the song was "These Boots Are Made for Walking," and he was just like walking and stuff, and he was like being all like Chris Helmsworth, like, you know, hey, I'm a good guy. And I commented, I was like, do you think those boots are made for squatting? Oh, boosh.
Dude, and he's sitting there reading that comment,
there,
crying.
He's reading it. He runs his own TikTok. He's like, man, I gotta hit legs, bro. I gotta get off the trend and hit legs instead.
If you're listening, which I know you are,
I know you are.
If you don't start working on legs, which by the way, they do make a doesn't skip leg day joke in the movie.
He does skip leg day though.
I know that's I don't know if it was a correlation, but at one point Korg is like telling a recounting of like how Thor got back into shape.
Yeah.
And he was like, and he doesn't skip leg day.
Yes, he does.
And
he doesn't skip trend day, is what he meant to say.
doesn't skip his scheduled trend.
That's what he meant to say. That was actually the script. Is he doesn't skip his trend day.
Like that. The other thing is that apparently there was the movie was a little bit jumbled at certain points. Obviously there's critiques always, but like we're talking about here is not everyone needs to be a critic. And I don't like when I go into a movie, I just want to like it.
Same
I
with a video
want to
game.
like it. Like I feel like a lot of people who go into superhero movies and Star Wars movies nowadays, they go into them wanting to dislike them.
Yeah, and I think too,
and so they watch them with like such a overly critical eye because they want to be critical of these movies. Whereas like when I go into a movie theater, when I go in to watch Thor, Love and Thunder, which
Yeah.
I know is going to be a goofy movie, goofy romp,
yeah.
I'm just going in being like, let's buzz.
Yeah.
And we buzzed. I buzzed the whole time. I thought it was sick.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, each person, I understand, like, each person has what they want to make a movie good and entertaining. Like, some people want a funny movie. Some people don't want a funny movie. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it all comes together to be, were you entertained? Yes or no?
Guys, were you entertained by this first half of the podcast? Let us know in the comments below. We're going to take a quick break. So if you need to take a dump, do it now. But we'll see you guys in like 1 second because we're going to cut the clip right here.
Yep. See y'all after the commercial break. All right, everybody, welcome back. Hopefully you guys saw an ad in between that, and if not, then YouTube cucked me, dude.
That's my favorite part of all the old SP7 videos when he's like,
know.
and now we're going to cut to whatever ad YouTube decides to play. And if you didn't see an ad, then fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
And never an ad plays.
There's never, because you can
You can time mid-rolls.
time ads, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have to be above 10-minute videos at least. And they changed it where monetization now you have to have at least like 4,000 hours of watch time, in which
really?
I don't. So that's why there's no monetization on any of my videos anymore. But not that
They
it matters.
also increased the amount that you can monetize. Like, there are so many ads that play on videos now.
So
It's
many.
unbelievable.
So many. But the thing is, the CPMs definitely didn't go up.
I don't know, bro.
All that excess money easily just goes to YouTube, not the creators, dude. There's zero question about that.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Pretty not sure.
He's not sure,
Obviously,
guys.
I don't know. I don't have insider information at YouTube. Otherwise, I'd be investing in their stocks illegally.
Oh, my God.
Would you insider trade?
Nope.
I would.
Guys-
Haven't.
Guys, I got a dog.
Guys, he got a brand new pit bull.
Nope.
Oh, What kind of dog is it then?
Didn't get a pit bull.
Could've
Got a
sworn.
Labradoodle.
I told a lot of people you got a pit bull, and you were training
Screw
it to
you.
be angry.
I am. Well, I didn't get a pit bull, but I am training my dog to be vicious. That's not true. PETA, I take it back.
He died.
Who?
Peter Jensen.
Okay.
Peter
Went from Hunger
Peter
Games.
Millark, yeah. Peter Millark.
Peter Malarkey. Do you see they're coming out with a new Hunger Games movie?
Is it gonna be a man this time? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, like this where the songbirds sing or something like that, right?
It's such a long title.
Something about songbirds.
The Hunger Games when the birds come to play, the chickens run away.
No, it's something about songbirds and song and tongue lashings.
Let me look it up.
Look it up, dude. Tell us what's up. I know Devin, because Devin read the book of that, and it's songbirds is in it.
New Hunger Games. It's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
That's
too
the
long,
Ballad
man.
of Songbirds and Salads.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it said on your
And
phone
salad
when I was
fingers.
peeking over.
And salad chalice. We can't say that anymore. Can't say that anymore.
What, salad chalice?
Because that was
Saying it.
Redacted's joke. Redacted.
Redacted. Wait.
I am still in the air. Redacted.
Oh. I'm still in the air. Redacted.
Guys, I got a new puppy. Her name's Clementine. Shut up. I'm telling a story and you're peeking.
Oh, no.
I got a dog, Clementine. Labradoodle. She's
Got
a
a
good
dog. Clementine. Labradoodle. I think we should preface that Clementine's its name.
Its name. I didn't get
Its
an
name.
orange. Well, she is orange. Just so happens to be.
You can't say that, dude. Racist. Anywho, get this guy off the pod. Get this guy off the main stage. Get this guy off the panel.
Yeah, they turn
For
your
those
head.
audio listeners, tune in.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Please
Rip
forgive
headphone
me.
losers.
Rip headphone closers.
Yeah, no, she's a good pup.
Not
Training
yet.
a
Well,
puppy is
how
pretty.
Do you know? It's only been 4 days.
Training
man.
a puppy is hard. It's time consuming. You have to have a lot of
Training a
patience.
puppy makes you hard.
Yeah, it makes you hard.
Whoa, can't
Take it
say
back, take
that,
it back,
bro.
take it back,
That's
take it back, take it back, take it
bestiality.
back, take it back, take it back.
That's bestiality.
Which, by the way, speaking of bestiality,
Bad way to start any sentence.
The Boys. I finished The Boys. One of the best, if not the best, superhero television show out there.
Never gonna watch it
Because Kumail has 1 3-second
because there's a fake
cameo.
There's a fake natty, and I don't stand for that.
It's just a really good show, and it's so perfectly parodies other superhero shows as well as real life. Like, they did a whole parody of the Kendall Jenner Pepsi commercial in this season. It's so funny. Did
they do
Kumail? Are you aware of like when Gal Gadot had that whole like Imagine?
She was fake natty as well.
Yeah, she's fake natty. When a bunch of celebrities put out that video of them singing Imagine by John Lennon at like the beginning of the pandemic.
Yes. Yeah.
That was what the Kumail scene was in. They did a joke where they got a bunch of celebrities to sing Imagine in the show,
and they got a bunch of fake natties.
They just got all the fake natties together, and Kumail was the headliner.
Kumail and Johnny.
But The Boys was great, and there was a episode 6 called Herogasm, which is essentially just a massive superhero orgy, and I was very concerned watching it because The Boys is a very violent, very vulgar, very over the top show, and they never have content warnings. Ever. Like, they never have viewer discretion is advised at the beginning. This episode did, and it was like any act between human, animal, superhero. I'm like, whoa.
no.
I'm like,
Oh,
whoa,
no.
whoa, what's about to happen? It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There is a little bit of sea creature involvement. There are moments where
Dolphins?
you're just like, what?
Dolphins or sharks?
And there was an unsolicited butthole shot just out of nowhere. But
Man or woman?
A man.
Tuning in.
But I was expecting a little more. I'm not
And
gonna
you're
lie.
disappointed that you didn't get more bestiality.
I was expecting to be a little bit more disturbed.
I was expecting to be a little bit more turned on.
I was not as disturbed.
Oh.
Well, I need to see what that looked like. Oh.
Oh.
I was expecting to be a little bit more disturbed. Now, that's not to say that I was underwhelmed with the season. It was just the one episode I was like, okay, yeah, that was bad. Like that was, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid. If you've watched the rest of The Boys, you'll be prepared for this season.
Good. That's good.
But yeah, it's so violent. I mean, I feel like season 2 was more violent than this season. But it's just such a good show. If you have a tolerance for like very gory television or movies, like anything like that, I would definitely recommend this show if you haven't watched it. It's so,
if you're like a kid and
if you're
watch it.
Yeah, if you're a kid, definitely watch it. Be influenced by the show, positively and negatively. But it's great. But it's really good. But anyways, I did get a dog. Definitely, if you're thinking about getting a puppy, make sure that you have all of the time in the world.
And you're not a stressed out, paranoid.
Well, I am, and I can take care of a puppy.
But Mackenzie isn't.
Man,
she's better than you.
She is better than me. In almost every way. But
in every way.
But yeah, it's you just need a lot of patience. But it's totally worth it. Literally the cutest creature in the whole wide world.
Wow,
is now mine.
bro. Wow, bro.
Well, both of them actually now are
Message
mine.
received, man. Message received, dude. I'm not yours. You're mine. No, but I was thinking about getting a dog, and then
you're definitely going to not want to take care of a dog when you live by yourself,
and then training it to like be a good calm dog, right? Friendly, you can pet it all you want, right? But then the second I like do like a special snap with my fingers, it's the most vicious dog.
So you're turning your dog into the Winter Soldier.
That's sick. Yes. That's exactly it.
That's pretty sick.
Imagine Lindsay comes by, just you're out of here. That's me saying it to her.
That's the trigger word. You're out of here.
You're out of here. Yeah. Getting a dog though, it's probably tomorrow.
Cool.
No, I was probably gonna get a dog, name it Tangerine. Later.
I just storm off.
I'll probably get a chocolate burger. Dog, no, probably.
Spit. Okay, take the words and spit them out already.
Probably get a chocolate burger. No.
Oh my god.
No, I'll probably get like a Pibble. No. Well, which one are you getting, man?
Have you seen the
I'm probably gonna get a chocolate lab.
Have you seen the Ty Lopez video that H3 reacted to a while ago, where he's in the
knowledge,
where he's in the car with the other guy, and the guy just goes, yeah, and then just puts headphones on and like stops. That's what I do. I'm just like pull up a live. I'm just Steven Suptic just went live, so I just like pull up his live stream and start watching it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He's telling him how to make money. He's like, yeah. I wonder if that's. I wonder because it's like it's a serious video, but like there's no shot
that dude
that
doesn't
is not done on purpose.
Dude
but it's such a
care.
Weird joke to make. Like they sat there before and were like, okay, I'm gonna give like the serious advice, but just pretend like you're so disinterested the whole time, and people won't know if it's real or not.
Well, that's like when
Jake Paul, podcast.
When Jake Paul and 21 Savage did the carpool karaoke. Jake Paul's just being a dumbass the whole time, and 21 Savage is like,
I don't think that was on.
21 Savage is like, are you kidding me, man? Like,
yeah, but then they still post it. That's what makes you not sure.
No, they posted because Jake Paul is a clout chasing loser, and at the time especially, was probably just he just didn't. He's just like, oh my god, I did a video with 21 Savage, and just like. Is just like, I don't care. I'm gonna post it because he's so oblivious.
Definitely that happened.
Now I don't think the Paul brothers are oblivious. I think they are intentionally Now it's their brand to be a-holes. Like Jake Paul's brand
like-
is to be an a-hole.
They're just like, yeah, like they're not even.
Jake Paul is.
Maybe Logan Paul's not even necessarily a dick. He's just like so obnoxious. Not even like loud obnoxious. Just like his newest project is him like traveling the world and taking like 99 Polaroids and then turning them into NFTs. Like, what an obnoxious thing to do.
But turning it, just anything to do with NFTs are obnoxious.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just like...
Sorry, Ray, if you're listening. Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
Not
Anyone
your
else, though.
Not you as an NFT. Can we get
I'm turning Ray into an NFT.
Turning this screenshot into an NFT. NFT. It just became an NFT. You know what's the thing is that every single image...
NFT.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I was watching Star Wars again, and it's so hard to not just like watch it and be so... It's once you realize how stupid... I don't want to say stupid because I love Star Wars.
Well, the concept is silly.
The concept of the Force is hilarious because of what you can do with it, but people don't do with it.
Well, some people can't do what you think they can do. But like someone like Kylo Ren or Darth Vader,
they'll do it, and then they'll just like won't do it again.
Right.
It's like just keep doing it.
Right. Like Darth Vader could easily just go.
Easy to be dead. Yeah.
Just kill everyone.
Like I feel like there was a specific time when I was watching Clone Wars, and I literally started laughing out loud because I was like, the things like it's so funny. I don't remember what it was, but it was something along the lines of like, it was a Jedi fighting droids or something. Or a Sith fighting clones or something, and it was like them struggling, and it was like easily just go dead, immediately dead. So yeah, it's funny. But anyways, I feel like I had something to say. What were we talking about?
Who knows?
Turning into NFTs. Oh yeah, technically every single image on the internet not an NFT, but just not worth anything? Like
I guess like
for a
any
YouTube video.
is any Getty image technically an NFT because you have to pay for it?
Thinking. Great question. I think what
Like if you have to pay for something online,
what makes it an NFT is like owning the original of it. So like a Getty image could be, but whoever owns the original of that Getty image, that's an NFT. So yes, that image is an NFT because somebody owns it. But you can just make a bunch of copies of it. So it's still an NFT. It's a non-fungible token.
NFTs have copies.
Yeah. You just don't own the original. So
Like,
technically, yes. Every single...
Is that crickets?
Yeah, there's live crickets if someone's bored.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I guess like every single image on the internet is an NFT because somebody owns it.
Right. And I can take a screenshot of them just as easily.
Just as easily. You can go... Actually, you don't even need to take a screenshot.
I can go right-click, save as.
Element, find the JPEG, and download it easily. But we're not getting into NFTs because everything that could ever have been said has already been said, and no one needs another opinion on those. What's your opinion?
I think they're stupid.
I think they're good.
Well, I think that they are. I don't care.
I think that if you look at them from a business side, they're an easy way to scam people with a lot of money. And that is hilarious. And that's what makes them good.
Crypto and NFTs
if you are buying NFTs for... So I shouldn't say if you're buying NFTs, because some NFTs are like... they'll drop in like packs, and you're not paying like 20 Ethereum for them. Mm-hmm. You're paying like $100, $200 for them. Okay, cool. But if you're the kind of guy who's paying, or woman, who's paying like a bunch of Ethereum for them, like hundreds of thousands of dollars for an NFT, you're a joke.
NFTs.
Wait, did Ray do that?
Not
still a joke. He's still a joke regardless.
NFTs and crypto especially are just
tread lightly
scams.
Yeah.
And legal scams.
Yeah. Scams, I would say maybe crypto.
Unmonitored scams. Shit coins are just all scams.
Yeah, those are. Yes.
Like
pump and numbers.
All of them are just scams, and no one's getting in trouble. Like Logan Paul is a criminal.
Bradley Martin, criminal.
phase criminals.
Yeah, some of those, whoever those
That's
were.
my name, phase criminal.
Face criminal, bro.
Like all Rice Gum, criminal. All these creators who have pump and dumped their. Although actually, I don't want to say pump and dump because that is something that could be construed as something else.
What? Something sexual?
Yeah,
Tell me.
won't.
Get into it.
I'll get into it, and I'll just have the whole segment now
Yeah.
explaining what it is. But anyone who's
Well,
done
like all
all
one
these
night
creators,
stand.
kind of, all of these
Like a shoot the jizz and out you is.
guys. When I tell you that this is the last episode of the podcast, I mean it this time.
No shot. I just said that live on Twitch.
But they're all like it's all just scams.
But not Bitcoin though, right?
please say not Bitcoin.
I have some
Think about
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
I own Bitcoin. I Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. Tell us what's up. I do own Bitcoin.
You're getting scammed.
Nope. Not how it works because you can't pump and dump Bitcoin, dude.
The thing about NFTs is I'm less critical on NFTs than I am on cryptocurrency as a whole because, first of all, I think that the big cryptos like Bitcoin, my voice just cracked.
Bitcoin.
Ethereum, I think that those are safe for the most part, but they're also so unpredictable that at this point, and I know that big time crypto bros will say like, well, the internet. People also didn't think the internet was going to pop off, and now look where we are. And it's like, okay, well, a little bit different. Like, we already have money.
Different.
We already have money.
Yeah.
Every nation already has their own currency. We don't need some sort of, like, unmonitored online currency that can literally turn to zero in a moment's notice, and all of your money is gone.
Well, here's the thing, right, is that if you want to talk about Bitcoin not being worth a damn thing, well, you could make that argument about anything. Anything is only worth what it's worth because somebody says it's worth that much.
I know.
So it's the same thing, man.
But I'm just saying is
like
that
money.
there's no regulation in crypto. So
Oh, yeah, like no government regulation.
there's like
Oh, you're a big government guy now.
I'm really into big government.
I rate that. I'm into big Bitcoin. I'm into big coin.
You're big coin.
I'm actually thinking about starting a
But
big coin.
the thing about NFTs is that are they scams? Are they a way for rich to get richer? Yes. But
are they a way to scam rich people? Also, yes.
is it like the way that I look at NFTs is that I don't think that NFTs will ever be groundbreaking because look at just buying art. I don't care about that.
It's not going to be groundbreaking.
But that's what NFT people are saying is like these are going to change the game.
Obviously rattled.
It's like, okay, go ahead and buy your JPEG for $10,000.
Yeah, they also
bro.
attended VCon, bro.
Like, I don't care if someone wants to spend their money. I think you're foolish if you want to spend your money on a picture that has no meaning. Like, I get that some NFTs have additional
it's taken from Nazi culture.
Well, Bored Apes are specifically not
I
all
bought
of
one
NFTs.
when you told me that. Oh no!
Canceled.
I'm
filing a report to the cancel committee.
Filing a restraining order on you.
Yeah. But like I would never. I mean, I would buy art, sure, to put up on a wall. Mm-hmm. But I'm not like saying, dude, you have to get into art buying.
Pass. I think I'll get into buying.
Like buying NFTs is to me the same as buying a piece of physical art.
Yeah.
Did you say shart?
Would never say that.
Buying an NFT is the same to buying shart.
Would never say that about NFTs.
And that's NFT talk, guys. We're a few years late to the conversation, but if you want deep NFT talk, you want to clear your throat even louder next time?
No, that was a good volume.
Cool.
I'm happy with that.
Thank
you guys for tuning in to the podcast.
We're still going.
No, we're not, man. This is the end. What do you have to talk about?
Keep listening.
What do you have to talk about? They can see the timer. They can see the player head is.
What if they're listening while driving and they
see
can't
that the
and they
player
go
head
to
is
look?
coming
They go to
to
look
an
down.
end?
What if you saying that just caused a car accident somewhere because someone goes, "Oh, it's the end. Oh no, wait, it isn't. Oh, it is," and they keep looking down. and then they crash and die.
You're the one who said it's not the end, and I'm
Well, it
saying
isn't.
it is the end.
Guys, peeking. Guys, what are your thoughts on Skate?
Ben, I want to keep this under an hour.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about Skate next time when there's hopefully more news on it. But excited?
I thought you were joking saying that it was the end.
No.
Guys,
It's been 50 minutes.
turns out
Nobody wants to listen for that long.
it's the end.
Are we dead? Yeah, no, I know you really,
No, it
really
should
want
be
to
the
talk
end.
about Skate, but obviously as weeks go on, there will be more and more information. It will only get more and more relevant, and of course, we will be playing it. Skate,
Maybe.
Skate will be free to play, so I'm definitely going to be playing it.
Is it?
Are you genuinely asking me that, or you're kidding?
I'm genuinely asking.
Yes, I told you that yesterday, you idiot.
Do you think I listen?
You said it's free to play, and you're like, and then you made the joke. Yeah, but a kickflip is going to be $1.
Oh, right. Yes.
Well, I made
remember.
that joke because I'm the funny one, but
It's not going to be
but
$1.
we were making $20
You have
to do a
pay-
kickflip.
Well, if Blizzard was putting out the game, it would be free to play, but then you have to spend $500,000 if you actually want to like max out your character.
But EA is making it so it's free to play.
But it'll be
it's
$400,000 to max out your.
no, but it's
kickboard.
not about maxing out a character with EA. It's about playing the game. So you can't play the game until you pay. So you can't do a kickflip without you pay $20.
You can download it.
You get the $20
and open the
kickflip
game
bundle.
You can download it and open the game, but then you have to buy the $60 season pass to hit.
No, this is what
start.
No, this is what it's going to be, right? Check this out. Microtransactions are going to be bundled, and within those bundles, you learn new tricks, and you have to pay for new tricks. Oh my God, that's going to happen. I just called it.
No, it's not going to go like that. There will be a butt ton of microtransactions. Oh my God. But they will all be, I'm sure there will be just a bajillion skateboards and
Yeah.
cool stuff and maps and parks and stuff that you're going to have to buy.
Yeah. Well, it's a free-to-play game, so there's zero question that there's going to be some sort of paid aspect.
Just on the aspect of paid and
I don't mind
microtransactions, quickly before we go off, Unity, which is a engine that a lot of free games, a lot of
they
free
usually
games
run
are,
with
are
default
made.
Unity
Yeah.
textures, yeah. Default Unity grass.
So Unity just laid off, I think, about 300 to 400 employees.
Tell
And
us why.
because they said that they wanted to reallocate funds. They reallocated those funds into buying a company that is notorious for creating malware.
Norton?
No, not Norton.
GetFreeRAM.com.
And the CEO called game devs who don't have monetization at top of mind biggest effing losers.
Well, on that note,
Guys, that'll give you something to look forward to for video games in the future is monetization.
who did you say that was?
The CEO of Unity,
Unity.
who used to
Right.
be, I believe, the COO of EA.
So the world gets richer.
The world does get richer, and we get poorer because we keep having to spend money on video games. Guys, buy PlayStation Plus Premium if you haven't already. It's looking like it's going to be good.
They're adding games as the months go on.
It looks
which
like
is
they're
what we were
adding games
hoping.
monthly, yeah.
And they're adding Assassin's Creed. They need to add Assassin's Creed Origins and the Greek one, and so I can play
Odyssey.
those.
I gave them to you. I guess you don't
Odysseus.
have them on discs. You can play them on PS4.
Pass. So hopefully they come out on PlayStation Premium, but Black Flag and Unity are coming out.
And the
Speaking
Ezio
of
collection.
And
And
I'm not
the,
going to be playing that again, bro. I've played all those Ezio games at least 3 times
I also
over.
have bought it, so I don't have to. But they're also coming out with the DLC for Black Flag, which was like Freedom something, Freedom Criers.
Freedom Convoy, yeah.
For the Freedom Convoy DLC.
Yeah.
No, and I don't think I've played that one, so I might give that a try eventually. But Stray is coming out, and that's kind of the game that I really want to play after I beat Death Stranding, if I ever beat Death Stranding, because it's boring.
Very. Should have played Battlefront when I told you. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the podcast today. Hope you did enjoy episode number 6. We're going strong. You love to see it. Every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are coming out. So make sure you're subscribed. Or just following us on Instagram, because we post them on Instagram too when they go live. Or just be aware when it's Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern.
Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on iTunes. Subscribe on Google Play. Subscribe on Spotify.
And actually, if you're listening to this, go on our Apple Spotify.
Oh my god.
Go on our Apple Podcast, scroll down, leave a rating of 5 stars because we want
Do it.
to be the best. We're gonna take over Impulsive.
We're almost there. Just a couple more
Almost there.
listens.
Road to Impulsive. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.
Let's
see you.
Man, podcast is done.
All right.
Peace, homies.